he shoots volume threes too, so you have to guard him at the three-point line. He's done a remarkable job reconstructing his jump shot.
Otto Porter, a former Chicago here. Porter getting a rare start this year, just his 5th start of the season. Going to start much of his NBA career, though. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range. Porter posting up. Brown back up top to Wiggins. Open looks for 3. Wiggins nails that one.
And they do such a...
Here comes Ball in the front court. Troy Brown on the drive. Finds Vucevic. And there's the quality of Vucevic.
Shoot with either hand in the low post. Very, very skilled passer from there as well.
Curry, quick catch, launches a 3. Long rebound. Looney able to hold on. Poole fakes. The floater's up and good. And by Porter, that's his 2nd steal. Curry, a little step back foul line shot is good. You'll hit. Curry bounces cross court to Porter. Wiggins jump shot is good. Wiggins off to an excellent
at this point in the year. And I think just like that pull up at the free throw line, sometimes you got to get easier ones before you can make the hard ones, as Ball gets another.
Magnificent. So Ja Morant would be his first as well. That's a no-brainer. He could even almost start. In fact, he should start. Ball. Three-pointer again. Lonzo Ball. He's 4 for 6.
For a young player, 50%?
No, the 50% is terrific. Nice feet inside. Kobe White to Vucevic. Game for Golden State with Poole, Lee, Iguodala, and Wiggins. Under 2.5 remaining. Wiggins calling for it, gets around Ball and throws it down with the foul. Lonzo, but they are in his ear to say, stay as aggressive as you've been, because he's been so good for him. The Sumo three-pointer misses. Oh, the foul is McKinney. A fee to try out to get into the G League.
Where is Luxembourg? Geography for 100.
Bielitsa. Are you a Jeopardy guy, by the way? Iguodala a 3. That's good. Andre Iguodala with the 5th three-pointer of the game. Let's not forget the Bulls. Not only we talked about those power forwards that are out, they're still without Alex Caruso, and he's been vital to their success, especially on the defensive end. Missing his 11th straight game. First it was a foot, then it was the COVID protocols. Three-pointer no good. All the way out to Lee. Gets past White, lays it up and in.
Chicago is just very slow in the NBA. You're opening yourself up from criticism from the media, because everybody wants you now to get assets, get 2nd-round picks. You know, never push your chips into the middle.
Remember, that's a 3rd steal by Iguodala. What a pass! And Lee banks it home the other way. Andre Iguodala since. Ball brings it back out. Finds inside Vucevic, nearly knocked away. Holds on tight, lays it up and in. How much these fans just love this young man.
That's, when you have that type of power, that's very cool.
And he's so good about signing. Kuminga launches a 3. That's good. Boy, Kuminga off the bench has given them a nice little jolt. Score here in the 2nd quarter is 24-7. Make it 9 as Vucevic throws that one down. By the way, Kuminga had coming up on 4 minutes remaining. Ball drives, Ball finishes, and the foul. Good aggressive move from Ball, and he'll go to the free throw line. Always has that quiet game that's effective.
Well, last night that was one of their biggest problems, as Wiggins makes a 3. Looney got 2.
Porter getting the start with no Draymond Green, missing his 3rd consecutive game with the calf injury. Jumper from Poole.
There's just not a lot of grit right now
to 42.
What do you think the greatest turnaround in NBA history is from one half to another? Like yesterday, down 39 at half
to a 28-point lead.
And when you talk about Klay Thompson being back, that's going to, as Kobe White with a nice finish.
Looney 4 points, 9 rebounds, another turnover. Curry for 3. It's good. And Golden State just pouring it on, crushing the ball. Here's Coby White. It's inside, and a foul called on Poole. Nope, they're going to call an offensive foul. It looked like initially it was going to be
today in that game versus the Milwaukee Bucks. And in particular, when it comes to the role players, those guys all wanted to step up, which we've seen great performances so far from Wiggins and Kuminga. But they take a lot of pride in being able to bounce back.
But he's just one for his next 6. Wiggins. Otto Porter with the jumper. He's third.
He's not a range shooter, so when he pops on pick and rolls, he immediately gets into the next action. And that time he got a wide open shot.
But, you know, various rule changes. You're always big on that.
That's a good point.
Vucevic up top. Little spin, little jump hook. Vucevic 15 and sit out. Nice ball movement. McKinney gets a good look but can't hit. Vucevic keeps it alive. DeRozan back up top. Nice back shot from Coby White.
That we see across the league to Martin Luther King Day. The Bulls have a program called the MLK Legacy Honoree Program, and it started in 2019 to 2020. And this year, they've honored 3 community organizations that have demonstrated a commitment to education, community investments, health and wellness, and social justice. One of those 4.
What a year it's been for him. All-Star last year, Olympic gold this summer, and now playing great basketball as DeRozan hits the three-pointer. 100 threes, but most of the time, he is a mid-range assassin. Kuminga had a terrific first half. One-handed, banks it home. Kuminga's now.
But Adam, I mean, do you realize all the stuff he does at 35 years old?
He's just great.
I did a college game with him once at 6 a.m. in the morning.
He is so talented.
He is unbelievable. I think he was like 20-some at the time.
And loving broadcasting the Bulls as Kuminga flips it up and in. The Warriors. Well, they've got 30 assists already. We're not even into the 4th quarter. They shot 54% from the field. As Poole nails another. You can almost hear in the crowd, the fans, as Poole hits a 3 and the foul.
I wonder what Russell, like if they did the same thing for Russell, what his shots would have been.
Lee stops, flips it up and in. Little resistance on the defensive end of the floor for the.
You know, you're really proud of these guys who had it tough. Like he was in the G League. He fought hard, and he's a good NBA player now.
With all these the G League is magnificent in terms of what it can do for a player's career and keeping where he's close, where NBA teams are watching. Nice feed from Kuminga to Bjelica. I mean, look like Jordan Poole went down to the G League. He was struggling a bit, found his game, found his rhythm, came back and played the best basketball of his career up until this season.
G League, as Thomas hits a 3, who played, and he is absolutely electric to watch.
Desmond Bane is having an unbelievable year. McKinney, little hop step, banks it home. Marco Simonovic up there. Throws it ahead. Dotson. And Bjelica with the foul. Count it and 1. Chance for a 3-point.
NBA players have taken that to heart, and so has Juan Toscano-Anderson, who has a foundation and is born and raised in the Oakland area. And he's hoping that the next step for his foundation will be to give a kid a scholarship for an opportunity to go to college. And he says this year he hopes to focus on healthy eating in the community.
That Minnesota game, they go home for 7 straight home games. Damian Lee gets a good look and connects there. Lee with double figures, 11. Talk about getting that bad taste out of your mouth after last night. You make that quick drive, I'm sure they probably flew from Milwaukee to Chicago.
You think they would have flown?